So I watched the Soul Train Music Awards. Maxwell got a lifetime achievement. I wasn't exactly agreeing with that. I've had some dispute. I think Maxwell is one of those artists that was in that really to very good, but it wasn't great. Talented, live performer. Like some of his stuff, I like a lot of his earlier stuff. I would say 96 through 99 was his peak in his prime. He had a few things after. And he definitely is better than a lot of people hitting the stage today. However, his best stuff was back in. And not quite legendary. But this was a reach. But he still performed good, and I will give him that. Jasmine Sullivan was on. She did quite well. Um, Obviously, I went to see Silk Sonic. When you see Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak, and the band, that's the highlight. They're going to steal all the shows. Hilda Barge came out with Tisha Campbell and Tanisha Arnold. And they did a good job hosting. It's just that the problem with these shows is that when you think about Soul Train and 50 and so on, you want to see more rounded talent. You want to see a certain level of a tier. And it just ain't the same. The downside is, I wish they'd have had this kind of show back in the late 70s, early 80s, all the way up, back when you had bands and you had artists that you would really want to go see and the competition was deep. Because you see it, you sense, it's a major drop off. And the problem with modern R&B and what have you, and I'm not even getting into hip hop because everything is about traps and beats and everything, which has been the dominant gene, is that the songwriting, the storytelling, the depth, the hooks, the grooves, the vamps ain't there. And so you got a mixture of a blurry line. Ashanti got a tribute, and it was cool. She sounds better than she did back in the day. She still looks good and all that. Me and Ashanti with the hooks with Ja Rule and Fat Joe, etc. And I tell this all the time. Some people ain't gonna believe this. Ashanti at one time was bigger than Beyonce before Beyonce's solo career. Ashanti for a window had a little window. I'm glad that she owns her rights to her stuff and publishing. And she was alright, but again, nothing that I sit there and go, oh wow, it's just, you know. So that's kind of like where we are. You get a Silk Sonic and you maybe Maxwell to an extent, but nothing that knocked my socks off. But DJ Cassidy was glad to see the old school, and that's where it still is always at. Glad the show was at the Apollo. But again, you're not getting top notch. It's just not top tier like that. Some decent moments and some stuff, but ain't nothing to lose no sleep over. Anyway, that's my thought take about the Soul Train turning 50. As far as I'm concerned, I could just show all the old school highlights. I'd be straight, the old clips. I'd be straight. Just like, subscribe, thoughts. I welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind closed. Watch out for another. And it's just another corporate award show. After a while, you know how they go. I'm out.